Hello there again, friends, and welcome to another fine edition of 151. I'm Adam, and of course I'm joined by what some say used to be a stormtrooper, but he was kicked out when he tried to eat Darth Vader.
This is true.
All we know is he's called the Justin.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm totally stealing from Top Gear because
I got it.
Well, yeah, that and the Stig is awesome.
Stig is awesome.
So, we've got kind of an interesting episode today as we've talked a lot about comic books and movies and things we'd like to see and so on and so forth, but
it got pointed out that we hadn't talked about ourselves.
Yeah, there's pretty much why should you be listening to these two guys that are sitting in a basement with wood paneling? Why should you be listening to
Why
these?
wouldn't you?
Well, that too. And I mean, with those kind of t-shirts,
Tacos!
you're gonna have to stand up a little bit because
Get above the... Tacos!
There you go. Perfect. So
Forget the shirt. Check out the Star Wars BB-8 socks.
Yeah, get it up.
Yeah, that's what she said.
BB-8 socks. I'm representing one of our local breweries here in Iowa, Boone Valley. Dun, 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 dun.
Ding, ding.
Is that your...
That's my pump.
That's my pump. That's my cyborg part.
That's right.
So
there you go. How appropriate to start out the About Me episode.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about ourselves, but we're going to do it in a way of I found the 45 most popular dating or speed dating questions.
So the rules are we're going to pick 10. There's a list of 45. I'm going to pick 10 for him.
Okay.
He's going to pick 10 for me.
All right.
We're not going to tell each other what they are.
No.
With the caveat that I am going to start out, with the basics. I'll give you that. Less than a minute answers, so we can't get too windy. We're going to keep this short. We're going to roll.
Okay. Plus, the other part is Justin has to leave here soon. So.
Well, they don't need to know that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I have all the time in the world for you, my fans. Yeah, that's right. They're my fans. I'm talking to tens, possibly dozens of people.
I know, man. Anyways, so these are 45 speed dating questions that Justin and I are going to, as both married men with children.
Yes.
We're going to do the speed dating questions.
Yes. Yeah, what do you look for in a husband?
Well, he has to be strong and hold me at night.
Dreamy.
All right, where are you starting?
Okay, what do you do for work?
What do I do for... What number is that?
That's number 1.
Number 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't want to steal your question,
No, you feel free to ask me. I mean, if we overlap, we overlap.
Okay, so what do I do for work? Well, I do a lot of stuff for work. I'm the co-host of a morning show on Laser 103.3 in Des Moines, Iowa, the Morning Moose. I've been with the show for... I've been with the station for almost 13 years, and the morning show for like 8 or 9. It started in 2007, so you do the math.
8.
Okay.
9. No,
yeah.
It's 2016 now. 9.
Oh, wow. I'm also the music director for the Iowa Energy. They're a D-League affiliate of the Memphis Grizzlies. And I'm also the music director for the Iowa Barnstormers, who play in the IFL. I also do video work. Who do you think edits all this?
Amy.
This fine podcasting mess. I do a lot of other odd jobs, too, so... Is that under a minute?
Husband and father.
Husband and father, yes. Well, you asked me what I do for work. I don't consider that work.
Oh, touche.
Boom!
Touche.
All right, Justin, your first question. Let's see here. For under a minute, I kind of want to ask you. Okay, what do you think is most important? What is the most important value in a relationship?
Communication.
Communication?
100%. If you can communicate anything, or if you can communicate it, you can get through it.
How long have you been married? I know that's not a second question, but along with this,
since 2004, September 2004. So,
wow, good for you.
Dozen years.
Dozen?
Coming up. Yep.
Wow, that's impressive.
Dozen. We've been married for a dozen years. We have a 3-year-old. We had to get married. You do the math.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 100% communication. When you stop communicating honestly, you're done. The walls go up.
Shields up. Angle deflector.
Exactly.
Which I never understood that in Star Wars. The hell does that mean? Angle to deflector.
I think to make the shots bounce off.
Yeah, but where are you trying to... Don't you just want to stop them?
Well, I think if you can deflect it rather than stop it, that's a better use of energy.
Okay.
I mean, think about how much you can deflect a bullet rather than stop the impact. It's a lot less energy used. It hurts a lot less.
Okay. I can handle that.
Wow, that was my number one about me question, huh? Bullets deflecting, lasers, angling reflectors.
Well, you always hear him say it, but not once have we ever heard like the explanation or the reason for it. It just sounds like something cool to say.
Angle the shields on maximum.
Yeah, exactly. So,
What do you do for fun?
what do I do for fun? What number is that?
10.
10. All right, what do I do
This
for
will throw light on whether our leisure activities match.
Oh, okay. What are you doing over
I'm
there?
trying to open a case of pop to get a drink.
This is the best podcast ever.
Ever.
Okay, so what do I do for
Sorry.
son of a bitch. What do I do for fun? Podcast.
This
Yeah, this sit around in my basement and talk comic books with you.
could be worse things.
I like World of Warcraft, like movies. When I get a chance, I love. My thing used to be on Sundays, I would go see a matinee. It didn't really matter what the movie was or whatever. I would go to the theater and it was like $5.
Nice.
But since having a kid, that kind of
That doesn't happen.
yeah, it doesn't happen
Yeah.
as much.
Why do you think I
anymore.
haven't seen Batman versus Superman?
Well, it's terrible.
That too.
That was under a minute, right?
I think so.
Number 2. Where are you from?
My mother's womb originally. I'm from Lenox, Iowa. Small town, southwest Iowa, 1,300 people. From there, went to school in southeast Iowa, moved to Des Moines, moved to Ankeny, then eventually moved out to Adel.
Yeah, you moved right before I moved to your same damn street.
Yeah, where I used to live and where he lives now is a block away.
What's funny about it is when we were moving you to your new house, kind of a funny, weird coincidence. We're driving back, and my wife and I were in separate cars, and we were looking for a house. And we drove by this one, and we were like, "Did you see that house? Yeah. Do you like it? Yeah. You think we gotta go look at it? Sure." We put an offer in it, and it was the one that came back like immediately. That boom.
Meant to be.
Yep. So.
You're welcome for moving and introducing you to this place.
Yep. And we wouldn't have 151 without this amazing studio.
That's right.
That I call a basement with wood paneling.
That's right.
Take it in.
What is the last CD you bought?
CD.
Yes. And I want the last physical. I don't care whether it's a CD, vinyl, whatever the last thing physically you bought was.
You know what? I actually could tell you. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it was something along the lines of like Stadium Jams.
Okay.
Because for my job with the Energy and the Barnstormers, I'm always looking for more music, need this. And God, what was it? I remember I bought it for one song. It was like one of those compilation CDs where it was like, Bad to the Bone and all these.
You bought it for Whoomp, there it is.
Maybe. Hey, Jock Jams is a hell of a good CD, man. I don't care what anybody says.
Now, we screwed up because we should be making not only you answer the question, but then like we should be forced to answer the question ourselves as well.
Why do you
to
have a really great
this
one?
The Essential Jerry Reed. Yeah, baby.
Oh my God, you'd admit to that?
Yeah. Jerry Reed is awesome.
Jerry Reed, okay.
Jerry Reed. The best thing about listening to Jerry Reed is that I can crank the bass all the way up, and that subwoofer gets like zero usage. I mean, it's gonna be.
It's
brand
nothing
new.
but bass and still no bass.
No, there's no bass in it. I mean,
No, that's what I'm saying. You could turn up.
yeah,
You could have nothing.
all the bass, and it's very, very. I mean, it's all picking.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. It was it was like a compilation one of like the best stadium rock songs. This is what it was, of course, before I knew about Amazon. I could just do that or rip it off YouTube or something.
Well, the best thing about Amazon is you get the dual. You get the purchase, you order the physical CD, and you have the access to the MP3s. So you get it instantly, and a hard copy shows up in the mail a couple days
I never
later.
get the hard copy.
Oh, no, I always do.
Really?
If it's
Wow.
got the auto rip option,
Really?
I've got like 20 CDs sitting in a stack, still with the cellophane on them that I'll probably never use. Unless for some reason, like Amazon servers would go down, and then I've got them anyway.
Okay. All right, our next question on our 10 speed dating questions, as you get to know Justin and I on 151. Of course, follow us at 151 The Show on Twitter, on Facebook as well, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Your next question, Justin, is number 25. Do you believe that the cup is half empty or half full? And real quick, after each one of these questions, they have like a description of why you're asking this question. It says, are you an optimist or a pessimist?
I believe that the cup is a glass.
Okay.
Yep. And it's not half full, it's not half empty. It's the perfect pour of whiskey, and it just needs ice. And I guess I'm an alcoholic.
I do have some Iowa corn whiskey over there if you want some on the shelf.
No, it's a little early in the afternoon for that, but
what? You can do it.
No, I don't think it's half full or it's half empty. I think it is whatever you want it to be. That could be the perfect pour.
Okay, I can handle that.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to answer now since
I don't know.
we changed that caveat?
Well, we didn't change it. I just wanted to talk about Jerry Reed.
All right.
You can talk about it if you want.
No, this is a boring one for me to answer, so.
Sorry, I forgot it was my turn to ask a question.
Sorry, I'm just going to sit here and drink this pop that I loudly open.
As obnoxiously as possible. You have number 27.
Okay.
You have 6 months to live. What do you do first?
Oh, God.
This is insights into personality. See, I got 6 months to live, and I'm telling people off.
Really?
Like, there's a couple of them that I just wouldn't hold back anymore. I want them to know that I thought I was a dick, just so there wasn't any question in their mind.
There are, 6 months, like the first thing I do or like a lot of the stuff I would do.
No, very first thing.
Very first thing, I would probably, I would be going for a very long drive by myself.
Process.
I know that's not the exciting answer or the answer a lot of people, would probably be like, oh, you'd want to hear Scorched Earth and do all that, destroy your enemies and all that. I would have to take.
I just said I'd tell him off, man. Don't make me the bad guy.
No, if I had a working lightsaber, I would. It would be bad. It would be horribly bad. No.
My wrath would be terrible and swift.
No, I would. I'd hop in the truck and I would go for a pretty long drive. I like to drive. I like to, and you know what I'm finding out more and more. I like to drive in silence. Mm-hmm. Like radio off, everything.
You should probably look into, maybe someday thinking about getting a motorcycle.
Really?
Just
wind therapy.
Just the engine and the road.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Huh? No,
interesting fact. I own and ride motorcycles.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But this is about me, or about us.
I'll be honest with you. I was kind of half paying attention to that last part. That was just a conversation mover because I was trying to look for your next question.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But yeah, that would be mine. It would be long drive in the truck by myself. I don't know when I'd come back. That may be one where I drive.
Hopefully less than 6 months.
Yeah. No, it might be a drive to like the closest Five Guys.
St. Joseph, Missouri, I think.
Is that it? Is that the closest?
Well, no, actually Omaha. Okay. Omaha's only 100 miles.
I don't want to go to Nebraska. If I got 6 months left, Nebraska is not a place I want to go.
Seriously, Missouri over Nebraska? It's pretty much 6 of one, half dozen of the other, buddy.
All right, your next question on our 45 speed dating questions that are the best. I just saw it. Because I know you're going to love this one. Number 13. Do you follow politics?
I do.
If so, are you Democrat or Republican, or can you imagine going to a speed dating thing and trying to be like, "Hey, I'm a Republican, you're a Democrat. Let's talk and try and make a relationship out of this."
I will say that I should not go down that road. Never mind. Political affiliation can sometimes predict certain proclivities in certain situations.
Yeah.
That being said, yes, I do follow politics. I guess at this point in time, I'm embarrassed to actually affiliate with any party out there, considering we're in the middle of this reality show election cycle. I'm sort of a strange combination. I'm very fiscally conservative, and I'm fairly socially moderate to liberal.
Yeah.
They don't really have a classification for that anymore, which is why the party system looks like it does. With some strong libertarian overtones. How's about that?
Okay. I can handle that. I was actually paying attention that time. That wasn't just me.
Yeah, pretty much. Taxes are too high, government's too big. Love whoever you want to love. And if somebody tries to kill you, you kill them back.
Oh, wow. That's some heavy stuff there right at the end.
Yeah.
You kill them back.
Yeah, that's a Firefly. That's Malcolm Reynolds right there. Somebody tries to kill you, you kill them right back. So that's pretty much my philosophy on Second Amendment, self-defense, concealed carry, you name it, there it is. Somebody tries to kill you, you kill them back.
Shiny.
And we're going to be Goram heroes.
Let's go be bad guys.
That's right. Favorite music, genre / singer / band, or could be singer or band.
That's a hard one for me because of how much music I'm actually delving into.
I know, which is why I thought it'd be very interesting. And that's
I would probably, if I gun to my head, it's country. It's definitely country. I know I work for a rock station, like the Iowa Energy. Like that's a lot of hip hop music and top 40. Barnstormers are more rock, top 40-ish, but still some hip hop. But if it comes right down to it, the stuff that I like listening to the most is country and Garth.
well, yeah.
I mean, there is not a, well, I shouldn't say that, Chris Gaines. I was going to say there is not a bad Garth song.
True.
But no, and I can honestly tell you that hands down the best concert I've ever been to, Garth Brooks.
Yeah, he'd probably have to rank in my number one as well.
No, that's easily the best show I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of shows in a lot of different acts.
Yeah, you have. I'll say, for me, when I saw, I never saw him on his first run. I saw him when he started touring again. I saw him out in Omaha last year. Definitely, a highlight. Him and because obviously I've outed myself a little while ago with Jerry Reed. I'm a country guy as well, and especially an old school country guy. But I listen to everything.
Yeah.
My guilty pleasure is
Spice Girls. Yay!
Mid to late '90s gangster rap, Tupac,
Really?
et cetera. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. That's kind of my guilty pleasure. I will bust out and.
Are you the dude? Are you the dude that like you'll have like the windows down, that cranked up, and someone pulls up beside you, and you're like slowly, like you don't do anything, you just slowly turn it down?
No. If I were to do that, I would completely own it actually. But no, at a stoplight or something cranked up, you're more likely to get me full on like singing along with Journey than anything else.
Okay.
I've actually got some fairly funny reactions at stoplights from going full on, don't stop believing, like including pointing out the window to people in the cars next to me. Yeah, I'm that guy.
Wow.
But no, Garth, absolutely a great show. I think we're over a minute here.
That's okay.
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. See,
Amazing concert experience.
See, I know you're a huge Parrot head.
I am.
Like the Jimmy Buffett stuff, like there are 2 songs that I'm okay with. And it's like after that, I'm like, I've had my fill of Jimmy Buffett.
Oh no, man! I could do it 24/7.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me.
Change your latitude, change your attitude.
Okay. Your next question on our questions to get to know us here on 151. Number 29. Who was your hero as a child? Insight into personality.
I think this is going to be kind of a corny answer, but honestly, I think it was my dad.
Yeah.
I know that may be like the cop-out answer, but I saw a guy who ran his own business and did what it took and made it all on ingenuity and there wasn't anybody else there that if he had a problem he had to solve it. He would develop product, technique, whatever it took to get from A to B. I mean, what he was trying to do might have been something simple, but you had to do 10 things first to get it, and you have to become an expert in all of those things to get the one goal. And that always, that was kind of
that resonated with
resonated with me. I mean, that's kind of the still the way that I approach everything, and kind of the situation that I ultimately ended up in as well. To master a dozen things so you can do one.
Yeah.
You know, start at the bottom and start learning it and get it. So, you know, that was always, you know, he always did what he needed to do. He was always there. I really think it was my dad.
Okay. That was deep.
Thank you.
Insight into personality was correct.
Any job in the world, salary, you know, not an issue. Everything's taken care of. The one job that you would absolutely love to do, dream wise, you know, the kind of job where it's not a job anymore. It's what you love.
Okay, this is gonna be weird because I kind of already have it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I really like what I do. I really like radio. I really like doing stuff like this, the podcasting, the video editing.
Like, you like creating content.
Yeah. I just wish I had more time to do, like, my own stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not saying I'd want to be a movie maker or anything, but I have some short movie ideas I'd like to be able to do. It's just time. Mm-hmm. You know, you know, I would like to do more of this. Mm-hmm. And radio is great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just the difference between doing radio and podcasting is you can you don't have to worry about, you know, like the sponsors. You don't have to worry about, you know, saying, you know, whether or not the FCC is having a bad day and they think that bud is a bad word, and you get $100,000 fine. You know, yeah, it's kind of in this neighborhood.
You can say Roadhouse as often as you want.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
No, but I just, the creating content, the creative stuff, you know, like a really kind of goofy one is doing like some of the video and some of the lighting effects for like the Barnstormers or the Energy or something, you know. Mm-hmm. I kind of have my perfect job. I just wish I got paid more.
Yeah.
So.
See, and mine is, you know, mine's such a total cop out. You know, it's like mattress tester and, you know, fishing supply, you know, reviewer guy. You know, where I was out fishing all day or something like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Ooh, go-kart tester.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah.
Top Gear, that'd be a fun way to do.
That actually would be, you know, that just go out and drive supercars all day. That would be a good one. That would combine your love of, you know,
creating content.
Content, yeah, as well. I wonder if we could talk to Amazon. I know it's probably too late for that. They already got one.
Yeah. Next for you, as we do our little question back and forth thingamajig. What is your most treasured possession and why? And not family. Family not included. Because I know that you would probably go down, oh, my wife and my child.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's going to be, I don't really consider them possessions, but, you know, they are very dear to me. Man, I don't know. I've gotten to the point where in my life where, you know, physical stuff, you know, if I had them, I could give up everything else. But I know, man, that's a tough one, ain't it? That's a hard one.
If I had that lightsaber from Saber Forge, that would probably be my most prized possession. I'm not gonna lie, I want one of those damn lightsabers.
I don't think anything that can be replaced by money can be my most valuable possession. You know, I'd have to go something like, you know, you and I will never get another autograph picture with Shatner, more than likely.
Probably not.
You know, so that would be something that really, you know, that would be important to me.
Okay.
You know, the probably our you know, the photo albums, you know.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Anything that I can't, if I can replace it with money, you know, then it's not that important.
You sure?
It's all that sort of tangible
Did you see
stuff.
those lightsabers?
I know, I did see the lightsabers. But
can you imagine?
It would probably be that kind of, you know, sentimental stuff.
Okay.
I know it's a cop-out answer, but
boring.
It is. I'm sorry.
Our next question for you, you'll actually wait. Did I? No, it's my turn.
That would be your turn. Yeah, exactly. What was the last book you read? Whatever you read to Jace last night?
No, I don't. Steph reads to my kid more than I do.
Mine.
Because she's usually up there with him and stuff. So, I mean, I'm barely around as it is. So,
mine would be if we're going strict. If we're actually going strict, the last book that I read was Hero of the Rails, which is a Thomas and Tank Engine story to my daughter. Although I'm currently reading again book 1 of the Kingkiller Chronicles.
Do you want last book I finished or
last book you finished?
Last book I actually finished that I'm not reading right now.
Yes.
Okay. Last book I finished was Bands of Mourning. Brandon Sanderson.
Oh.
Mistborn.
Yep. Good one.
Yeah.
Very good one.
Yeah, that's the third one, right?
That's the
Last
latest
of the
one. Yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah.
no. It's number 2 in the trilogy. There's one more to finish out that trilogy.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Because they had the one, and then now we're 2 into a trilogy.
Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, Bands of Morning was the last book I finished.
Yep.
Not what I'm working on right now.
Yep. And that was number 18.
Okay. Your next question. If you were an animal in the wild, what would you be?
I'd be like a toiger. Wow. I reached back for an Austin Powers reference. How sad is that? Shoot, I don't know. Yeah, I could be a tiger.
I could answer this one easy.
Okay.
House cat.
Ooh, good call.
I mean, it's just naps 20 out of 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Food, pets, scratches.
Well, but that's not really me. Personality-wise, I'd probably be like a big dog.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of the big goofball dog, but the one that comes in and hops in bed with you, even though he's like too big and slobbery to do it. But then when somebody tries to break in your house, I'll take a leg off. That's me.
Okay, I got you. What do you got now? Because what we said was going to be like 15 minutes has now become a half hour.
Yeah, I know.
We totally didn't stick to any of the rules of this.
No, we didn't.
Like we should have been like 20 minutes tops.
Yep. If you had friends coming over, what would you cook?
Frozen pizza.
Nice.
Actually, no, I'd grill. I like to grill.
True. Okay.
I like to grill.
That was number 33.
Damn it, that was the one I was actually going to ask you.
Well, you can ask me. We can repeat. I told you.
Well, what was yours? I'm going to ask you one, but what if you...
Oh, I would totally grill.
Totally grill? Like
Yep.
what, though? Because I saw your spread the other night. You had like hot dogs, chicken, vegetables.
Yeah, corn and steaks. Because, it's a funny story. Sheena had written down Thursday and Friday grill, and then like the list of everything that we had ready. And I thought she wanted me to grill it all on Thursday night, so all we had to do was heat it up again on Friday. So I prepared everything. She's at the chiropractor, and I got Savannah running around there helping me, and we're preparing. I've got like 6 platters of food that I'm taking out to the grill, going, I can't believe she wanted me to do all this on Thursday night, and she's not here to help. It was 2 nights.
Oh, wow. Because I saw that spread, and I was like, that is an amazing amount of food for like...
And I threw all that together in 20 minutes, threw it on the grill.
Good job.
Yep.
Oh, if you could travel back through time, what single mistake would you correct in your life? I don't like that one. No, check that. I'm not doing that one.
I'd
Take it out.
probably try and stop the Kennedy assassination.
Really?
No, I don't know. That's not a personal regret of mine.
No, okay, here it is. What would you...
Go back to 1955.
1.21. Where's it? Where'd it go? Would you like to climb a mountain or trek across the desert?
Depends on where the mountain's at. I mean, if I can climb a mountain in Hawaii, yeah, sure. If I get to go to frickin', one of those snowy ones where they're always getting like climbers disappear, and screw that. I'll go across the desert.
You want an easy mountain.
Yeah.
You want
I want a tropical mountain.
You want like a tropical or like the Appalachians or something.
Yeah.
Because, in Hawaii, you climb a mountain, there's a damn volcano at the top.
Well, yeah, but they're not active. So, I mean, I could probably get a fruit stand along the way, too,
Okay.
Be fine.
All right. How about we do one more each?
Okay. Describe your perfect vacation destination.
Probably mountains.
Son of a bitch, stealing my answer.
Really, was it?
No.
Is that yours? Oh.
No, I like the beach.
No. See, I'm not really a beach goer. I mean, I like the beach. I like to swim and stuff, but, the mountains and...
But I'm a parrot head.
Yes,
Which
you
makes
are.
perfect sense.
Yes, you are. Campfires and all that, although I'm not really a huge camper.
Yeah.
And I'm not really a fisherman or anything like that. I like mountains. I like the way they look. I like to hike.
Okay.
So, and I know it doesn't look like it.
You want to look at the mountains? I want to look at bikinis.
Okay. No, I'm not saying there's not bikinis in mountains. I like boobs. Final question is this: as we get to the end of this, we're so much longer than what we thought we were going to be. If you won the lotto, how would you spend your millions? We have talked. We did podcasts way back when we spent.
Yep.
probably 45 minutes on this question.
We've talked about this, repeatedly in the past in a format that nobody will ever hear. But I would, I would put it together, and of course it all depends on how much you won. But if we're talking about like really one of those obscene jackpots, you put the lion's share of it away. I've always figured that it was going to take I was going to have a council of advisors, so to speak, and like for big money investments, it would take like a significant, like at least 3 signatures, of people who thought it was a good idea before I could I would limit my own access to my own money.
Wow.
But the thing that I would do, I would start running, entrepreneurial stuff, charity stuff, but also, money making. I would use the money wisely. I would take the lion's share of it, get it off, get it managed, get it working. So you can you can continue to operate at a level to do a certain percentage in charitable functions. And then as far as the day-to-day stuff, like what you would do with your life, number one, this is going to get a much fancier studio.
Nice.
And number 2, you're going to...
Lightsaber.
I'll buy you a lightsaber.
Yay!
And I've always figured that there would be a certain people on my list that I would have to put on a payroll in some sort of capacity, because those are the people that I would want to call up and say, hey, let's fly to Miami for the weekend. Oh, you can't get off work. Okay, you work for me now. There's going to have to be a certain amount of that.
Yeah.
People put on my payroll.
It would be Justin Inc.
Essentially, yes.
I can handle that.
And we would amuse ourselves.
I can become a beach goer.
Exactly.
He's paying me to go to the beach.
Yep.
This is awesome.
Yep. But, there would be a list of people in my life that would never, ever, ever, ever have to worry about anything again.
That's cool.
At least monetarily.
That's very cool of you.
So we would all be comfortable, let's put it that way.
Oh, nice.
So
if it's $1 million, you just don't talk to anybody anymore.
Yeah, if I get $1 million, by the time we get done with taxes, basically, I will still buy you a lightsaber.
Yay.
But maybe not the top end one.
I don't need the top end one. The one I wanted was like the apprentice level.
Yeah, exactly.
Saberforge.com. So there's 2 shameless plugs in this.
2 shameless plugs.
All right, that it?
I think we've speed dated. I want to date you.
Okay, cool. Hold hands.
No, it's not gonna happen. Stop it. Stop it.
All right, that's gonna do it for us. 151 the show on Twitter, also on Facebook, and please subscribe to our channel. I promise you we'll come back with real topics here.
Hard hitting.
Yes. Stuff about
decisive.
Hard hitting stuff about comics.
Exactly. And movies and books and video games.
Yeah. Well, at least you know us now.
For better or for worse.
Yep. That's it. We'll see you later.
Bye.